Hey, hello, welcome back to the New Metal Albums Vault, my favorite new record from the end of March and beginning of April. This is week 13 of the year, another very busy week with many genres involved in my choices. Let's start this episode strongly with Bloody Valkyria and the album Requiem, Reveries of the Dying. This band is the sole project of Jari Karvinen from Finland. He's playing, singing, recording, mixing, and mastering everything, but he was too freaking lazy to make the cover art. Can you believe that? Seriously? My god. To do so, he hired Silvana Massa from Chile, and she is really great. Look at that spectacular cover. Yes, this is his third album of Jari, of epic, melodic, progressive, medieval black metal, if that makes any sense. So, listen. There's truly something special about that record. I hear some soul, summoning, Valendusk, melodic death metal riffing, at times medieval elements, progressive elements. Mostly he does lengthy track, but there's two shorty bangers as well. Great production, beautiful arrangement on the keyboards. Impressive how someone all by himself can come up with those composition. It's unbelievable, so I can excuse him for not doing the artwork. Yeah, definitely an album you will like more and more while getting deeper in this listening sessions. Let's give it a go. You will probably like it if you're into this genre, a little bit atmospheric also. Next one is Nervosa with Slave Machine. Now let's talk about this all-female Brazilian band, and before you ask it in the comments, no, they are not playing on stage with Brazilian strings. However, their guitar strings are on fire on this record. It's their sixth album of thrash death metal, and it's a killer. Have a go at it. I really like their sound. It's quite evil with a lot of speed, great riffing, cool guitar solo, nasty vocals by Prika Amaro. She's the only founding member of the band. She's also playing guitar. I like death metal elements in their riffs, and it's better, I think, that keeping it strictly thrash metal. They are like a trashier version of Crypta, but they were around way before Crypta, because Crypta released their first album in 2021 and they have been around for like a decade before that. So that's quite the opposite, I guess, but two very good all-female band from Brazil. So have a look at them. Let's go. Next one is Apollastic with No Plenitude Without Suffering. It's the debut album. It's such a nice surprise for me because I was so disappointed when Romain Negro left Storchring, and to discover that he formed this one-man band, I was so relieved. Romain is a great musician. He wrote everything on this album, and he made the artwork. Yay! You can do that. He did it. Joking. Okay, however, he's only singing, he's not playing everything, so he wrote the stuff, but he had Merlin Bogado to play guitar and bass and Nicolas Mula to play drums. It's melodic black and death metal from Switzerland, and he sings in English and in French. Voila! This album is really in the vein of good old dissection, guitar melodies all over the fucking place. Absolute nice screaming vocals by Romain. I really dig his vocals. Back in Stortring, it was amazing. There's enough variation to keep it really interesting. No keyboards, just riffs, no compromise. Lead guitar with occasional clean guitar, blasting drumming. Hell yeah. Next up is Gus Drax with Theories of Imperfection. You probably know Gus from his band Sunburst, which is progressive metal, and his ex-band Suicidal Angels, it's thrash metal. He's an absolute blistering wizard on guitar, very tight playing. He has a lot of emotion displayed in his playing. He's like a Greek version of John Petrucci and not a Wish or Temu version. He's really awesome actually. This is his second solo instrumental album and he really surpassed himself on this one. Check that out. Songwriting is really strong here, his phrasing astounding, and I love even more his sense of melody is very memorable. Absolutely gorgeous tones all over this record. He hired George Collias on drums for the album. Yeah, Niall's drummer, but he's not blasting his way out of this album. He adjusted his style to this instrumental metal album. He has Andy James also for solo on track 7 and Bob Katsionis on keyboard, who played with a lot of people. Simone Mularoni is mixing and mastering. This is a fucking stellar lineup. You like exceptional guitar solos, soulful melodies, intricate tempo changes. He really loves to accelerate during his soloing, having some bursts to add some colors and dynamics. There's some very interesting riffs as well. Killer instrumental metal album. Okay, I'm going in another territory again. Is Upia with Forefathers Eve's Damnation. Yeah, again, this international band released another version of their new album Forefathers Eve Redemption. This is the same composition as on Forefathers Eve Redemption. They released that at the beginning of January. This time, this is a complete other interpretation of the same material. This version is stripped down from any orchestration and keyboard, so the symphonic elements are gone. Definitely some people will be more into that version if they don't like very much symphonic death metal. This is more death metal with some technical death metal. It's a darker version, so next one, second to last. It's not done yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. Nonens Deus with blessings and curses. If you didn't know, this is the other project of Canonens FIBA mastermind Noise. Yes, another one-man band from him, and it's already his 5th album if you didn't know already. This is still black metal with melodic death metal elements. Instead of talking about the first war, he talks about how to be a good Christian, go at church regularly. No, that's not what he's talking about. Sorry, it's more an anti-Christianity position, and the band name means there is no God. So yeah, atheist, probably. Hear him out. I like the visual of the band. This guy knows really well how to build an image for his bands. It's very convincing, like Canon and FIBA, like it or not. Anyway, I'm always here for the music, nothing else, and it's a very good record. Nothing really different from the previous ones, but it does the job really with efficiency. Yeah, that's the word. Last one but not least, a very different record is Green Carnation with A Dark Poem Part 2 Sanguis. Or Sangis? Yeah, probably Sangis. Finally, this band from Norway are back with their progressive metal, adding some experimentation, cool synthesizer, and a lot of clean guitars, beautiful tones once again on guitars here. This is the part 2 of the trilogy. Niklas Sundin did artwork, and I guess you didn't know. If you know his style, just remember some of the Dark Tranquility album like Moment. It's quite reminiscent in the style. When you feel like resting, taking a break, or you just want to let the music lift you without crushing your skull at every corner, this is an interesting, soothing release that will probably grow on you more and more and more. Yes, did you know about all those records, and what was your favorite amongst them? And more importantly, what was your favorite record from the week 13 of the year that I didn't mention? Please share it with me in the comments and I'll try it for sure. Yeah, thanks for stopping by Metal Anthology. Slam that fucking subscribe button if you're still not part of this metal gathering. Keep listening metal all the time. Whatever you're doing, it's always more interesting while blasting metal. Yeah, I think that. Give those records a shot, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.